Okay. Let's get the day started. Welcome again. And in the chat, that's the intention for the week. Let's put that in. And we all have a big weekend. But like I believe that is a very new beginning again, and it's going to help us to pivot for the rest of the 2023. And we already spoken 2024's plan, and I can't wait. So let's get started to have what you guys are doing. Yes, Anna, you have done it already. And so is Christine. And we give others a couple of minutes to put it in. Okay, Anna, could I ask you to share your intention for the week?
I'd like to. Can't even remember what I wrote.
Thank you for being the shining star of example.
Okay, you tell me what I wrote. I can't remember.
Go to your Facebook, man.
I'm doing that.
Services Australia case was the last one that you helped a friend back and she's got a new employment contract.
Yay. There was a friend of mine who's quite negative person who has really draining personality. Yeah. So I can't hear now.
Go on.
And then you work on building business apps and building the Service Australia case and working on new mantras and rituals.
Thank you. The new mantra is quite challenging in the way I've got to say it when I'm saying it. But yes. Why can't I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear when people talk.
Yes.
What do you mean?
I can hear someone talk.
I'm getting an echo back when you're talking.
Yeah, he's a 30-second delay on the speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great job, Anna. I hope you take some time for yourself. Christine, that's busy. So your parents' contact is with the student this week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, school starts tomorrow with the kids, and they've got this new parent log thing. They want us to keep track of everything every time we call or email or whatever with a parent. So, yeah, so try to get through as many as I can in the first week just to make some initial contact and get that kind of baseline relationship going with them. So, you know, if their kid does screw up later on, we've already talked at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. Yep. Okay. Instagram account. Yeah. When you book in the time with me, then we'll talk about your Instagram account. Because it's no point to have an Instagram account that you are not utilizing to chat and build relationships like Facebook.
Well, I heard you can link the two together.
Yes, you can. But
so I'm doing a lot of posting on the renovation, so that's what I want to put out there on the Instagram.
It's the algorithm behind. You can post there, but no one could see it sometimes because you have not been doing pre and post like algorithm of liking other people's posts, and because Instagram is Facebook. Yeah. Okay, so we talk about that because otherwise it's just waste of energy. So we normally focus on one platform first because at the moment you don't have your VA behind your Facebook to pump it up. So we'll talk about that from your perspective of what you want to do with social media. Okay. So everyone could benefit from it as well. Tamara, your turn.
I talked about I want to start doing some writing and developing a plan for that. You're laughing at me for. He's laughing at me.
You want me to slap her?
No, I'm just gonna put on the headphones. No, I've had in the pipeline for a few years about writing a book, writing about my story, and it's time now to actually continue that and get it out there, because I know I've known for a while that if I can write my story, it'll probably help some other ladies and help some women. And I think that's important. So I think my story needs to get out there. So work on that and work on getting it done, rather than just having it sort of sitting there and gathering dust after, the first part's been blurted out onto paper. Now I need to blurt out some more, and then some more, and then some more. That's probably going to take a little while to do, but I'll get there and I'll do it.
Absolutely.
And how could we support you through your packing and for your ex to pick up your stuff, his stuff?
Yeah.
Well, if we get a date, you don't really care.
No, but the sooner I get it all packed up and the quicker I can get it out.
Yeah, well, I
the better.
suggested that 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's all in the front room, most of it.
Most of it, but not in a box.
No, why do we need a box? Can't we just have fun to open the garage and chuck everything out? Christine, what's your experience?
Well, the last marriage, I'm the one that left.
Mhm.
So,
His stuff, right?
Um,
You just chuck it out.
We need an accelerant.
You're on mute.
yeah.
I had that song going, went to the market on a shopping spree, sold everything till there's nothing left.
Oh, no, I was thinking more the more up to date one where there were, I forget who sings. It's just, all your stuff's in a box to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Yeah.
Just like you left.
No, guys, just put an accelerant and scream out, "Bad baby bird." That song, baby bird, baby bird.
So, yeah. Oh, I
The
might
other
need it.
option, box
Yeah.
it all up, put it outside, text and say it's all out the front. I suggest you come and get it.
Well,
I'm no
well,
longer
that's-
responsible then because you've made contact.
That's every intention she's had to do, but he's making a big deal, so now she's just leaving it in the hands of the lawyers. May I
Yep.
say that?
Yeah.
Yes, which is
Yeah.
the responsible thing to do. Well done, Tamara.
Well, yeah, see,
Yeah.
here in the States, you can't just leave their stuff out.
Hmm.
Even if you text them and tell
Oh.
them it's there.
Uh,
Because if anything happens to it, you're responsible.
Mm. Yeah, makes sense.
Mm.
yeah.
So, it'll get sorted. It'll get done.
No,
And,
best thing, honey.
yeah.
And they give you a date. You go, okay. You put it in a couple of days earlier. And say, well, put it out there on the day. Meanwhile, the neighbours across the road have already helped themselves.
Or maybe
I need to
borrow
get my
bring on
car
the
in and
day.
out.
All right. Oh, by the way, we are not ex-hater, guys. Those who are watching recording.
No.
No.
We just have a bit of fun. No. Okay. Katrina. Oh, Nan's time this week. What's one of the best childhood memory with Nan?
Oh, there's lots. We used to, when
Oh,
they'd
really?
come up,
Oh, not. Okay.
yeah, go over to the island together and do all sorts of things. So since I knew Nan was coming up, I closed 2 days off this week to actually have Nan days. So that's good.
Oh, wonderful, honey.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah. They'll be so sweet.
Yeah, time's precious. She's 95 now, so you realize the most important thing you can do is just have time together.
Yeah. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. Who's here remember their time with their grandparents?
Well, I never had grandparents. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that you can live with Katrina.
Okay. Someone has to look after you when they get old.
Not that. It's beautiful to be able to spend time with grandparents. Now you can live through your grandchildren, Anna.
Yeah.
Linda, would you like to share?
Yeah, I remember lovely times with my grandmother. I only had 2 grandmothers. Granddads had passed away. But I used to go to one grandmother that just lived around the corner from us. I'd take the bus from school round to her place. Then I'd stay there for the weekend, and then Dad would come and pick us up to go to church, and then we'd drop Grandma home, and then I'd just go home with Mum and Dad, the brothers. So they were lovely weekends. I really looked forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got work on my plans and strategies to move forward. Journaling and meditating. Need to do more self-care and learn more of my business.
Great.
Mm.
Cool. Yeah, the business will come forth when you're ready. Good. All right, fantastic. So today's topic, we are on rain. That's fantastic. Talk about businesses, but it's about on contributions. So when we have the word contribution in your mind, what's the first thought that come out about
Giving.
contribution?
Giving.
What did you say, Linda?
Giving time, giving money, giving encouragement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would you like to elaborate more? What do you mean by giving encouragement, giving time?
Helping others being with your time, like, going and helping people, move, and helping people like, Tivoli, when we wrap up the bundles so people come in and purchase their food cheaper, and encouraging people, just talking with them, letting them know that they're not alone, and help them with anything that they're going through.
Good. Okay. Contribution is very much as important that we don't need to wait. That when we are rich, when we are retired, when we have more time. Okay. What comes to my mind is being. Okay. So I would like to hear from others. What does that mean to you by having contribution?
For me, contribution is supporting. I contribute to the world around me. Do I contribute to my family? Do I contribute to the community? Do I put out as much as, do I put out as much or as more as I'd like to get back in? I always like to try and put more love out into the world, and contribute that way, contribute to people's, well-being. That's what contribution means to me.
Beautiful. Anyone else?
Actively supporting. Like, I'm going to be able to do that a lot more at school this year now that I know Mom's okay over there. And we're going to start this monthly parent night. And it's going to be everything from teaching them how to get onto Power School to see their kids' grades, to our career management teacher helping them write resumes, to me coming in with financial education. And we're just going to have like this year-long series of parent nights that I get to help and share my expertise with them.
Wonderful.
That's very specific, isn't it, Christine? Is parents. And nowadays for parents, they're so lost. Like, I don't remember my parents have to log on to the internet and check out my grade. Every year we bring our report card to school, from school to home.
Well, we still have that, but the kids don't give it to them. And so with the technology, the parents don't even have to have the kid. I mean, they can hop on the internet and go into the system and check on them anytime. But we still have progress reports and report cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
And when I was at school, they started posting them out because the kids wouldn't give them to their parents. So they'd post them to the parents.
Oh,
Mhm.
I will intersect that from the mailbox. So Christine, like your contribution is to the parent. So from your perspective, over 30 years of teaching, do you think parenting has changed nowadays?
Oh, yes. There's absolutely, there's a big lack of parenting. And a lot of that has to do with the disintegration of the family unit and the fact that for most families, even if there are two parents in the home, both of them have to work to make ends meet. So, and when we have open house, the parents are more interested in what I'm teaching than the kids are. So we're like, let's bring this to the parents. You know, let's offer this in addition to everything else that we have, you know, at the school. And, you know, it also helps promote our courses in the career and technical education department. Because if the parents know who we are and what we do and what we're teaching, they're more likely to encourage their kids to sign up for our classes.
That's a start, isn't it? Having a connection with the parents that yes, it changed it since the industrialization of the society that there's no one particular carer at home watching the kids come home and go to school.
Yeah. And especially for the one parent homes and the parents that are working multiple jobs and nobody's watching what the kids are doing anymore. So that there's been a big change over the last 30 years. And a lot of our parents didn't get a lot of what we have to offer now when they were in school. And so this is a way to help them. So maybe if we can help them write a resume to get a better job with whatever skills they have, then maybe they can quit a part-time job and cut down to just one primary job that maybe pays them better so that they're home more to be with the kids. Yeah, and then teach them how to use their money more wisely and invest and so forth.
Yeah, so that's something for you to think about, Christine. It's not like you are the one who revolutionized about the school system of parenting and connecting with parents, but I think that's very important to get started. But we don't need to split ourselves so thin. It's like helping others. What does it mean by helping others? Is that every second person comes through to your door is like, I need to do something for them. It's very much like, you know, building your niche on Facebook. I'm helping people in my business. These are the particular people that I'm going to work with. So in terms of contribution for us is, yes, time is important, but it's like, who are you going to focus?
Yeah, during the school day, obviously I'm focusing on my kids, but I think our school, our mission this year as a school is all about community. It's our Parkland community. And the more we can do to bring the parents into the school and be more active participants themselves and be more aware, then I think the overall better results we're going to get from our kids.
Definitely.
Well, they're putting a name in the face of the teacher.
Yeah.
And you become a personality, you know. They'll, you know, the kid's got a poor behavior, hard, you know, and the parent goes, well, hang on, she's a really great teacher. I've met her several times. This is what's happening. What are you doing? And they take more of an interest. They get skin in the game when they know who you are.
Yep, definitely. So Polly, if we were going to talk about, yeah, we still can see you blowing your nose, so you don't have to turn, Anna. Turn your camera off if you want some privacy.
And then they can see it behind you. So.
Poor thing.
I just put that out there.
Okay, Anna. in terms of contribution, like what you did for your friend, is that the women who particularly came from a higher places, and all of a sudden that they caught basically the carpet like being pulling under their feet, and she dropped. Okay, so would that be a particular population that you might see that you would make contribution to?
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's regardless of whether they're female or male. It is unacceptable that people get treated that way. Unacceptable. You know, she deserves more. She deserves to be respected. You know, she's put a lot into a contribution into an industry like myself, where there's very few women, and men still treated her like shit. So she out-earned men. She raised 2 children, single mother, bought a house on her own. She's done everything by herself. Okay? Even her own family, she walked away from. Okay? So that she could have what we would term a normal life, because her family was broken, you know, on the streets, different fathers, same mother, different fathers, you know. But, you know, I've helped men who have been in the same boat, you know, pick them up, dust them off, get them back up, you know, so that they can live.
Yeah.
No.
So the reason I asked Anna, like, you know, is this like, yeah, there's no differences to gender, man or female. Okay. But the fact is, are we being realistic that we're going to help everyone
No.
in our own power?
No.
Exactly.
No. I can help those who want to be helped. And do I pick and choose? People come to me, and those who come to me, those I help. Those who don't, I don't extend a hand because I don't know them.
Yeah.
And most people find that intrusive. Doesn't matter what country you're from. Yeah, people find it difficult to reach out and say, I've got a problem or I need help. That's why we're all here. I think. People could reach out to me, but I had no one to reach out to.
Exactly.
So it's about that place.
Yeah, we need to use our time wisely.
Absolutely.
Good. Okay. Katrina, what's crossing your mind in terms of contribution?
Well, you've all summed it up really well, because at the end of the day, it's finding ways, sometimes they're tiny little ways, to just making someone feel better about themselves, through to massive contribution and changes where you look back at the end of the life, and this is my goal, knowing the world's a better place for you having been in it. That's a massive contribution. Simple things where you can see someone's feeling a bit flat, and you just say to them, I love your top, or your dress is beautiful, or just a little tiny compliment, and you see them brighten up. That's actually a form of contribution, because you just don't know how that's going to turn their day around.
A smile can save a life.
And just acknowledging that you see someone.
That's it.
Because we sometimes are in a very impersonal world where we're all busy, that especially after shutdowns with COVID and so on, getting back out and actually understanding the importance of just that human connection. Just going out of your way to connect with someone, that's a massive form of contribution.
Beautiful. Anyone else would like to share, particularly on this topic?
Well, we're all here to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
For not just ourselves, but the people around us. Whatever we're contributing to making the world better.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Yeah.
That is a huge contribution, and we're doing it willingly.
We're doing it from a place of awareness.
Yeah. and we're doing it for the highest good. So,
Not doing it for selfish gain.
Mhm. Excellent. That's important.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, ladies? It will be important for those who are watching recording to start thinking about it. Not that we have to leave our job, leave our family to make a contribution. Okay, but we can start within, as Katrina said, a simple smile will be a contribution for the day. But you guys have a higher calling. You guys have a mission to fulfill. So that's something that I'll leave it with you to ponder over the week. And when we come on Thursday together, you could share more. Okay. If not, then do you guys have any question for your personal business or any other areas that I could serve you with? Everyone is very quiet.
Not right now.
we're here for you, Christine. You can talk. You've got the platform. You know,
Okay.
build it out. Tell us.
Yeah.
Because I feel that
Yes.
there's more you need to say.
Okay. So let me end the call here. So be confident, be you for those who are watching the recording.